everyone, and welcome to another Family Finance Friday, first one of the new year. I'm so excited. And I have a brand new sweater tonight because my mom said that she was getting bored with the other one, so she bought me a new sweater for Christmas. And actually, I have to say, I love it. It's like nice and soft and fuzzy and warm and perfect. Absolutely perfect for these cold, cold, cold upstate New York winters when it's in the teens outside and everything is absolutely frozen. So, anyways, for tonight, what I have for you, a big surprise. I know I totally gave the spoiler alert last night, but we're going to be talking about saving and saving as a family. So, I created a fun little worksheet um, for everybody in the family to use, and you can use it even if you're adult. So even if you don't have little ones around and you just want to do this on your own as an adult, excuse me, you are more than welcome to. And but basically, what it does is it gives you a place to kind of either brainstorm, brain dump, whatever, all of your ideas. So you can put down ideas for what you want the goal to be. You can put down ideas for who can help you. You can put down ideas of what you're good at, things that you might be able to do to earn money. And then ultimately, you can decide what your number one goal is that you want to be focusing on, and exactly what you plan to do in order to accomplish it. And there's a few ways that you can tackle this if you do have children in the house. And I know for some of you, it may be a little difficult if they don't want to participate. And I guess that's up to them. Although it may be a way to get some insight into your kids that you might not have otherwise had. I know with like my niece and nephew who are no fun, absolutely no fun at all. The entire family agrees on it. Um, but sometimes kids just want to be, just they want to be heard. Or they just want to like be left alone to kind of put it down. They don't want uh, I don't know, the interrogations. I remember as a teen, that was the last thing I wanted. I did not want my parents asking me anything because I did not want to share anything with them. Um, and so, this may be a way for them to kind of go off on their own, maybe do it, give some ideas. You might get some insight that you did not expect. But there's a couple ways that you can do this, depending on the age of your children, um, and the family dynamic. You can either have everybody kind of do it on their own and then come back together and see what y'all come up with, or you could have you could choose the family goal and let everyone do their own thing and try and figure out what to do. And whether you do it while you're all sitting around the table or everyone kind of goes off to their own space and figures it out and then comes back and reconvenes and you put it all down. And then lastly would be for each person to come up with a family goal of what they want to do as a family, whether it's going on vacation, on a cruise, I mean, assuming we, someday get to travel again, which I'm hoping is soon. Um, maybe to a local theme park or, um, you know, going out to eat or whatever you want to make for a special meal or anything like that. Um, it could be anything. Or a savings goal of, like I said before, the having the $500 or $1,000 in the bank so you have that cushion in case things go wrong and your kids can maybe help you figure out how to get that money so that you're not as concerned about money, because we all know when you're worried about money, it takes a lot of your bandwidth for dealing with everything else. And when you're worried about money, it's hard to have patience with your children. When you're worrying about money, it's hard to stay focused on things. It's hard to get the energy to, do the things that you really want to do because you've used up so much energy worrying about how you're going to pay the bills, what's going to be taken care of next, what if something goes wrong. We just got through with the holidays. You may have birthdays coming up. It's like, how am I going to pay for this? And then what happens if I get a flat tire or the battery goes dead or whatever. There's so many things that, and just having that little cushion of even a $500, $1,000, really could make a huge difference in your life. And, so you could end up with a family goal like that and then get the kids to help you figure out ways that as a family you can get that little cushion together so that you can have more fun time and you're not worried mom or dad. You can be fun mom and dad who spends time baking cookies with them and watching movies or whatever the case might be, instead of trying to figure out, how you can, make ends meet. Um, and so, like I said, there's any number of ways. And even though I meant this as an exercise for saving for the future, so kids can either save up their own money in order to be able to invest, or to be more ready for taking on the world when they hit 18, or perhaps, like I said, for something fun to do as a family. I mean, we could use it for something much more practical. They could also use it if they do want some big toy, like the latest phone, or the hot new pair of sneakers, or I'm not sure, sneakers still a thing. I'm sure they are. Anyways, you know, I know Legos are huge too, so maybe they want the new Legos kit that just came out or something. So it could be a way too where they could figure out how they're going to save up the money in order to be able to buy whatever that thing is for themselves. So really, the possibilities are endless when it comes to this, and I could spend a whole lot more time, but I really don't like to, because I like to keep these short and sweet, so you can go off and have fun with them. And so with that, please, I dropped the link over here in the notes, so please go to the How to Be a Money Master website. You can download that form. You can change it however you want to, change it up if you want. I tried to make it, um, as user friendly as possible, I guess, if that's I think that's the best way to put it. And and go from there. And let me know after you've done this. Let me know what they come up with, what you guys decide. I can't wait. I love to hear the creative ideas the kids come up with. I know, especially if you have some younger ones, they can come up with some pretty wild and crazy things, like, maybe a genie's going to appear. You're going to, accidentally bump into that magic lamp like Aladdin did and have a genie grant all your wishes. I guess it's possible. It's not impossible. And or maybe a fairy godmother coming down and waving her magic wand and going, "Whoop, there you go." You know, you never know. So, but they could come up with some very, uh, you know, uh, I guess logical, so logical ideas. You just, like I said, you just never, ever, ever know. So, let me know what y'all come up with. Let me know what the family goals end up being, and I cannot wait to see how y'all like this one. So, on that note, have a wonderful night, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye.